Under the fading orange glow of a war-torn desert evening, the distant rumble of rotors sliced through the dry sky as a U.S. Navy helicopter touched down near a forward operating post tucked into jagged mountains. Dust rose like a storm and Special Warfare Combat Medic Chief Daniel Brooks jumped out, boots hitting the ground with practiced precision. He had seen chaos, blood and loss, but nothing prepared him for what was coming that day. The forward team had radioed in injuries, ambush, medical emergency. Brooks rushed through the low mud walls, scanning the wounded soldiers. Groaned, radios crackled, tension thick as heat. Then his eyes stopped and time slowed. A figure lay silent and bleeding, dusty, fatigues torn, hands folded over her stomach, breath shallow, but her uniform insignia froze him completely. A golden falcon over a green shield crowned with a crescent, the emblem of a foreign elite regiment. A unit whispered about, never confirmed, a secret female special detachment from a powerful Middle Eastern monarchy. Their presence anywhere was classified, their missions unknown. Brooks froze, heart punching his ribs. Who was she? Why was she here? And why did seeing her make something in his chest tighten like history had slammed into him? A voice snapped him back, "Chief, we need her stabilized now." He knelt, fingers finding her pulse, faint as a fading echo, chest rising, shallow eyes fluttering, trying to speak but failing. Brooks moved fast, gauze pressure, oxygen, adrenaline ticking like a bomb. She opened her eyes, once deep, dark, focused, as if she knew something he did not. Then she slipped under again. "Who brought her in?" he barked. "She saved two of our guys," Corporal Hughes answered. "Took a round, pulling Turner out. We didn't even realize she was hit until regroup." Brooks looked again at the emblem, breath uneven, his mind raced but his hands continued. Instinct, bandage, secure, fluids ready. She looked calm, like warriors who did not fear the end. She was rushed to the field tent for surgery. Brooks followed, unable to walk away. Inside she woke suddenly, gasping, eyes alert. "Enemy inside," she whispered, voice cracked. "Who? Tell me." Brooks leaned close. But she faded again. Night fell, battlefield quieted, uneasy and heavy, yet Brooks could not shake those words, "enemy inside." Later the mysterious soldier woke again, staring straight at him. "You're the medic," she breathed. "And you saved my men," he replied. "I was never supposed to be seen," she whispered. "Too late for that." Her name faint under the emblem, Lieutenant Samira al-Rashid. Brooks froze. Rumors, intel, whispers, royal trained, covert, female task force, ghost soldiers, unknown, unseen, deadly, real. "You hesitated when you saw my emblem," she said. "Nobody knew your unit existed," he answered. "Good, then we did our job." Before questions came, gunfire exploded outside. Explosions shook the base, shouts, soldiers rushing, base under attack. Samira pushed up. Brooks tried to stop her. "Your wound. Duty doesn't stop because I bleed," she hissed, grabbing a sidearm. "They tracked me, they want what I carry, and to kill anyone who saw me." "So it wasn't random insurgents," Brooks breathed. "No rogue paramilitary funded by black networks. They want destabilization, they want war." One intercepted their plans. Shots tore through canvas. Brooks grabbed a rifle. "You can barely stand." "Then we die fighting," she answered. "I do not get captured." "You won't die," Brooks growled. "Not after saving my men." A fighter burst in. Samira fired first, one shot clean, lethal. Brooks stared, shocked, even wounded. She fought like an apex predator. They moved side by side, clearing corners, Samira breathing pain but eyes sharp, her steps sure, even trembling. Brooks guiding, protecting, she firing, precise, cold, controlled. "You Americans think strength is loud," she gasped at one point. "And you think strength is silent suffering," he answered. "It is when the world never hears your victories," she murmured. Grenades thundered but slowly silence returned. Reinforcements arrived. The attack retreated into mountains. Dawn bled across sky, calm returning, shaky and raw. Samira sat outside on a crate. Brooks handed water. "You need surgery again." "I will after sunrise," she whispered. "I needed to see day. You saved Americans. I came to stop a war. Saving them happened along the way. What now? I disappear. You never saw me. You think I can forget this? You must, or you endanger us both." She stood limping, hood up. A silent aircraft waited beyond ridge. No flag, no markings, invisible like her mission. Samira Brooks called. She paused. World needs people like you, he said quietly. World can never know, as she replied. Some battles are meant to stay hidden. She walked dust-swirling boarding aircraft. She looked back once, eyes locking with his. Not romance, not fear, but respect, duty, bond of war. If fate crosses again, she whispered, remember, silence protects more lives than bullets. Then she disappeared, sky swallowing her presence like she never existed. Brooks stood alone in sunrise dust settling. The base returned to routine. Soldiers spoke of a mysterious fighter, but there would be no report, no file, no record, only a medic who froze at a secret emblem and a silent warrior who bled for peace unseen. Some heroes don't wear flags. They protect them quietly, fiercely, unseen.